Hey, it's Rebecca Smith from the KBIA newsroom in Columbia, and it's time for Missouri Health Talks, a project where we listen in on Missourians' conversations about access to healthcare. For the month of November, we're focusing on the role that human connection can play in health. The Center Project is an LGBTQ plus community center in Columbia that serves mid-Missouri. Mel Constantine Miseo is a board member and spoke about the recently announced food share for the holidays, where anyone needing help can come to the Center Project and receive shelf-stable foods. Here's Mel.
People are definitely worried and feeling stressed, definitely feeling it in their wallets of not being able to afford some of their basic needs and struggling a little more. People generally are grateful for the community that we have, that we can rely on each other and come up with solutions to support each other even when our government's not able to. Research shows that LGBTQ people are facing poverty at higher rates, directly related to discrimination and social isolation that are caused by bigotry and fear of difference and misunderstandings, misconceptions, and outright hate towards a community that is just trying to survive. And so when you're constantly being attacked, discriminated against, fired for being LGBTQ, made to feel uncomfortable for just surviving in the world, it makes it harder to afford your basic needs. And of course, if you don't have a job, then you can't pay your bills, afford housing. There's higher rates of homelessness also in our community. About 40% of all homeless youth are LGBTQ. And it stems from not having, the family support systems to fall back on. So it's not a inherent defect or something wrong because you're LGBTQ that's causing people to be experiencing these struggles to afford to live, but it relates back to the social discrimination and rejection that people are facing. We're looking into continuing having some more food shares in the future and maybe just having shelf-stable food as part of our regular basic needs pantry. But in general, we are really existing as a community center to fight against LGBT discrimination, anti-trans legislation that's causing our community to be more impacted by poverty and food insecurity. So that's definitely the bigger picture that we are working towards. And in the meantime, we are going to do everything we can to support our community with these basic needs resources. We, as a community center, have people access us who aren't LGBTQ and need basic needs support. Of course, we target our resources for the LGBT community, but we do have people who pop by, neighbors who are walking by, people who are experiencing homelessness who need some extra support. So it is open for anyone who needs it.
That was Mel Constantine Miseo with the Center Project, speaking about their new food share and how their community is coming together to keep each other fed this holiday season. That's it for this week's Missouri Health Talks. Tune in next week for more conversations from throughout the state about health and access. I'm Rebecca Smith. Thanks for listening.